Hi everybody, today I'm going to present the analysis I conducted on the Institutional Educational Project or PEI of Institución Educativa Seminario in Ipiales, Nariño. To carry out this analysis, I used a verification checklist based on Decree 1860 of 1994, which establishes the main components that every educational institution in Colombia should include in its pay. First, I found that this institution clearly presents its identification data and its name, location, and official status, and the educational levels it offers. And this allows me to conclude that the institution complies with the identification requirements established by the regulation. Regarding the institutional diagnosis, the PEI includes service and socio-economic information about students and their families. This shows an important effort to try to understand the educational context and respond to the real needs of the community. However, I noticed that some of the data used in the diagnosis are not completely updated, so I believe that periodic updates would strengthen this special and main section concerning the mission, vision, and institutional principles. I found a strong coherence among these elements. The institution promotes comprehensive education based on values such as dignity, freedom, fraternity, and truth. These principles clearly guide the educational processes. Another important strength in the curricular component, I consider that the school adopts a humanistic pedagogical approach and the constructivist model based on meaningful learning. In addition, the pay or pay, I don't know, clearly describes study plans, institutional hours, evaluation criteria, and promotion processes. I also was a little bit difficult, but I also observed that institution promotes community participation through the involvement of students, teachers, administrators, and parents in schools' governance structures. This contributes to democratic participation and institution development. On the other hand, one aspect that I know that could be improved is the description of educational resources and teaching materials. Although they are mentioned in the document, there is no detailed inventory of the available resources. As a final conclusion, to sum up, I can say that the PEI of Institución Educativa Seminario is well structured, relevant, and aligned with Colombian educational regulations. Its main strengths are the coherence between its mission, vision, and objectives, its pedagogical model, and its mechanisms for participation and evaluation. Nevertheless, there are opportunities that I consider they have to try to develop for improvement regarding the updating of diagnostic information and the description of resources and procedures for the continuous review of the pay. So that's it. Thanks for watching and take care of yourself. Bye.